Hey, hey, hey.
What's
going
good?
on, Okinawa?
Yeah, what's going on?
It's been a minute.
Oh Lord.
Saturday.
Yeah,
we
we
are
back
in
at
here.
Yeah, we back at it.
I hope everybody's having a good time, though. What we
I
going
am.
to talk about first, though?
Well, let's talk about what we got going on tonight because King Takeshi, his birthday coming up on Monday.
Yeah.
So what are you doing tonight?
Oh, we partying all night. You know what
You
I'm
got
saying?
that
we
birthday
got
sex?
Probably,
Where are you
That
at?
means
Where you
no.
at
Well,
tonight?
see, I'm at Party Bar tonight, and then I'm gonna be
Okay.
at Air Asia.
Okay,
Then I'm
so
probably
in
gonna go
what
G
time
Plus
party
after
bar?
that. So it actually is open right now. It's at 7:00. The door is just open,
Okay.
and we'll be there until probably like 12.
And let's talk about the DJ that's going to be in the house tonight, one of them.
Yeah, we got DJ M gonna be there. She gonna be
Yeah.
She come on at 9:00.
Where's her mic?
Welcome. Oh, yeah, she got her mic right there.
So
we
in case
got-
you guys forgot, I got to do this again. If you guys can't see what Chris looks like right now, I'm going to paint the picture. He looks like a royal Zorro right now. For real. He got the crown over a bougie, what's it called? Boogie hat? A booty cover? What is it?
Say it again.
A boogie cover? It look like he got a crown, a Burger King crown over a booty cover.
It's not a Burger King.
It's a Burger King crown.
It's definitely not a Burger King crown.
Are you sure?
This is a nice fedora too. You see it?
Was it made out of felt?
Oh, yeah, see, feel that?
Shade.
No, that made out of
360
speakers.
degrees.
You took that off a speaker. DJ M, you missing some felt off your speakers?
Wow.
I swear, man.
See how you trying to clown me?
Happy birthday, bro. For real.
And I got the braids in too. You know what I'm saying? I had to go back to
Word.
that.
Oh.
For real.
Yeah. I'll
Scoot up
ta-
a little bit, Chris. I can see DJ M. DJ M, say what's up to everybody out there.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's on. Mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
Check 1, 2.
All right. So, let's get into it.
What is the first topic today?
We're you know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna have some opinions about this one. We're going to start off with so there's been a lot of videos lately of men hitting women back in retaliation for whatever is happening in the situation, a fight, an argument, or whatever. So how do you guys feel about men hitting women? Like in an argument, like for example, there was one video of a guy sitting outside of like maybe a restaurant or a club, and he was standing against the wall, and his girl was repeatedly hitting him, and he didn't hit her at first. Now he did after about 37 times of her smacking him in the face and just really going in on him. He did hit her once and like walked off.
Well, like I said earlier,
So
equal
how do
rights.
you guys feel about that?
I'm gonna tell you right now, equal rights, equal lefts, straight up. But again, let me backtrack on that. I said equal rights, equal lefts, but I'm not for hitting women. Honestly, I'm not. But you got to remember the size difference too. So men are usually bigger than women, right? So I know for any given situation, if a female hits a male, there's a better way than to hit a female back because you're gonna do some damage. You can restrain her by holding her, and that's
Shake her?
no, not shake her. You can't do shaking, but you can calm her down, man. Just hold her tight until she calms down, man. It might make it worse, but it's better than catching a case because in this world, even though it's equality, you can't hit a female like that because in the court or the cop's eyes, you wrong, straight up.
Well, unless you videotape it. You know what I mean? When you videotape it.
Straight up. Is that all you got to say about that? So, Chris, let me ask you: have you ever hit a female?
No, I have not.
Really?
Yeah, I have not. I'm not.
Have you ever hit
You
yourself?
sound surprised by that.
Yeah.
No,
What
you
mean?
sound surprised
Why
by
you-
that,
I
Will.
don't know why you would think I would hit
I
somebody.
mean, because
like
you didn't
that.
have much to say about that, so I'm guessing you were hiding something. That's why.
Nah. I would
Guilt.
never hit. I would never hit a female. I don't know.
That's
I don't
good.
know.
I respect you, man. Happy
Yeah.
birthday too.
So
I hit a female right now. I'm just
Don't-
kidding.
don't try to play me. See how you try to play me?
Oh my gosh, he is trying to
Yeah,
play
so you
you.
try to play
He's
you.
straight trying to play you.
Yeah.
I love Chris, man. Chris, my boy, man.
Yeah.
All right, what about you, Losa?
I don't know. I mean, I've always been raised not to, but nowadays with the situation, it depends. It depends on what's going on. If it's life or death, then you got to defend yourself.
Well,
Right.
okay, life or death.
If
Okay.
she's a
Yeah.
big Samoan woman, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah.
I'm judoing and everything.
I mean,
Man.
but
You-
So she's obviously bigger than you. Like you're like, okay, we're
she's
about to
like-
be
like
we're about to
Joanna
be
Man,
fighting.
like that.
We're about to be fighting.
So let me,
I'm not gonna
if
get
I give you an
disrespected,
example,
though. You
I'm
know
gonna
what
give
I'm
you guys
saying?
Do you,
example.
do you have room
'Cause,
to run?
Hey,
is
real
my
quick,
question.
I'm gonna tell you something real quick
'Cause I'm
because somebody talked about something earlier. I didn't mean to cut anybody off, but this story was brought to me like maybe years ago. But I remembered it because it meant something to me. Well, anyways, this lady, when I said Samoan, this happened with the Samoan chick, right? She was from Hawaii or whatever, and she married to this white boy. Now, white boy wanted to go out and have time with his friends. But the Samoan chick was very controlling of the relationship and kept telling him he can't go out. So one time he called his girlfriend and said, hey, I'm going to stay after work a little bit. All he really wanted to do was hang out with his friends, right? Homegirl found out he went out with his friends. Automatically assumed that he was cheating, right? So what she did was she put a pot of boiling water on the stove. And she said that she had messaged him, be home by midnight. He did not show up at midnight. So at midnight, she put the pot of boiling water on the stove, and the hotter it got, meant how late it got. So if he got there at 12:01, it would have been lukewarm. But he didn't show up until 4 o'clock in the morning, right? So when he showed up, she poured this water on this guy as he walked through the door, and it literally gave him like, it just melted his skin pretty much. Now, do you consider that abuse?
Absolutely.
Or is it just love?
No, no.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, so this sound like Sam Cooke. This is how Sam Cooke got in trouble.
real?
That's why he went to gospel. I think
Who's Sam Cooke?
Oh my God.
You don't know Sam Cooke, the R&B artist, in the 70s.
I didn't even know who Bando Jones was until you said it.
Well,
Al
his
Green,
wife,
too.
his wife did the same thing, but she didn't do the boiling water. She did hot grits.
Yeah.
With the grease, and so she had called him cheating. And so, she bore.
That's different.
Yeah,
He
he was
just
cheating.
missed
He was just
curfew.
wanted to have fun with his boys,
He
man.
missed his midnight
it's the
curfew, and it was a
same-
wrap.
It's the same thing to me.
So you're
It
saying
converted
so you're
him.
saying depending on the situation, it's okay for people to get a boiling hot
We got a
water.
fan
No,
over
I didn't
there.
say it was okay. I didn't say it was okay. I'm just saying it reminded me of that story. I mean, that would converted him
okay.
to gospel music.
Abu Nayeh.
You know what I'm saying? He was a hardcore R&B artist, and then you just went gospel after that.
Man.
So how late was he?
He got home at 4 a.m.
4 a.m. Damn, that's
And that boiling water had a lid on it. So it evaporated and came right back down.
Oh, I was just
she
about to
kept
ask
the
that.
lid
We did
on.
that.
hours
Yeah.
of
Man,
boiling.
and when I heard that story and then I
That's
thought
just
about it, man.
pressure.
You know,
That is.
I don't know. It goes back to the whole equal rights, equal left stuff that I said, man. If a girl can do that and plan that, that's premeditated. I mean, I'm pretty sure she got locked up. And I don't think they're together. I hope they're not together still.
He
But
probably together.
you think so?
I
Yeah.
feel like as
Crazy girls have that effect.
Samoan, man. For real.
Oh.
Imagine going home to a
Nah,
girl that looks like The Rock. You know what I mean?
Nah, I
You
couldn't do
smell
that.
what The
Me
Rock is
personally,
cooking?
I couldn't
well,
do
you
that.
should have known that something was gonna happen
Right.
like that when you got with the chick that looked
Right.
like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, exactly.
That's your own.
That's a
thing.
no-no,
I
man.
feel like you should just avoid it.
Right? You could go to
Avoid-
Japan and marry
avoid
a
it at
beautiful
all costs.
Japanese
Okay,
chick.
let me ask you, Em. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have
Female
you
perspective.
ever like hit or like slapped like a boyfriend, a lover, or anything like that?
I want to say no.
Oh, she
But
wants
the
it.
truth is,
It's a butt following, but I did. I've
You
done
want to
that
say
before.
no, but that's not what happened.
Yeah, that's
Men
not what
just make
happened.
women so sick.
Oh my
You know,
gosh.
I was young, innocent. I don't know, ignorant. I don't know what it was. I was really, really mad
Yeah.
after drinking.
Yeah.
But I realized it was a Jaeger bomb. So much after Red Bull, I get really angry. So I quit.
blame it on the alcohol.
Yeah. everybody
Blame it on
did, right?
Alcohol.
Baby, it wasn't me. It was the alcohol. I swear to God.
I tried to slap somebody one time, and I say tried because typically my reaction to stuff, I'm not like violent, right? Initially I'll try to like, I'm more of a like I think about it, talk about it, or I get I try
Are
to.
you really?
I try to. I mean, I have been pushed, to certain lengths, but that's after trying to like get the talking out. But it was a boyfriend that I was with. We were together for like 3 years, and we were arguing, and he really upset me, and I was like, just in the heat of like the moment, and I'm just like, we're sitting there talking. But now, mind you, in my head, I'm also thinking like, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna slap him. I'm gonna slap him right now because it just feels like I should do that. So I went up to like slap him, but it wasn't hard. It was kind of like, like, and I was like, oh, I gotta do it again, cause you know what I'm saying? I didn't do it right the first time, cause you're supposed to like smack him, right? So I did it again. He caught my hand. He's like, look, I know what you're trying to do. Stop it. He grabbed both of my hands, sat me on the bed, and was like, calm down. He was like, I'm not gonna do this with you. So I mean, after that, I was like, damn, I missed my
Shout out to that guy,
I
man.
missed my moment. I tried to. It literally was
Absolutely.
like a
Absolutely,
clap,
yeah.
like.
Shout out to him, man,
Was
for
the
holding
alcohol
back.
involved?
No, absolutely, no. Actually, there wasn't. We were arguing, and in my head, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I had to amp myself up in my head, and I was like, and it just was just.
Well, at
It
least
was
it
very.
was-
It was like wah wah.
If it sounded good in your head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like, but no, when I hit him in the face, he just looked at me like, cause I know it didn't hurt, cause
Yeah.
I never slapped somebody in the face, so I kind of felt like, I didn't know how to do it. I was afraid. I got
So he
scared.
probably thought it was like foreplay or something like that.
Yeah, and then afterwards, no.
You didn't want to hurt
we
your hand.
started, no.
I mean, at least it was open hand and not closed.
She was
fist.
afraid of hurting her hand, man.
That's a,
Yeah,
that's
I didn't
all.
want to hurt because I don't like to, I'm like, I was afraid I was gonna hurt him. I didn't want to hurt him like that.
I don't know, man.
So
Yeah.
Chris,
Oh, we got comments. Oh
Oh,
my
okay, go
gosh,
ahead.
having fun. Yeah, we definitely doing all that.
All right.
all day we got fans outside that keep walking by, but they keep coming back.
Yeah, and we on
Shout
Twitter.
out to everybody on Facebook Live right now. We got some people coming through. We got a comment from somebody, Jacob. It's a lot of females that are bigger and taller than me. So he said right here. But then he said, just kidding, just kidding.
Oh man.
Shout out to
Man.
TwitterCast. We got TwitterCast going right now.
What
I
are
mean,
you saying
if you
by
date
saying that?
if you
though?
date a woman that's taller than you, I think you expect to get your ass beat a little bit.
I would never date a woman that's
Like
taller than
remember
me.
what we
Really?
spoke about earlier?
necess-
I like
So,
long legs.
We spoke about this earlier.
I would
Jen
never date.
I never see Jen with a guy, right? But when there's a guy that likes Jen, he follows her, like because
What?
and usually the guy's shorter than her,
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
No,
crazy.
no, not shorter than me. Like they're like,
same size.
shorter or
a
same
li-
size.
Like they're shorter men. Let's let's be specific now. Not necessarily like shorter than me.
What do you? Well, I mean, you're thinking too much about that. What I'm trying to say is that when Jen, guys follow you like you're the leader and you wear the pants in anything or any situation you're in. Like the last few times I've seen you come to Diamond, you walk down the stairs, there's a guy behind you. You stop and say hi to me, he stays behind you. You walk by, he follows you like a dog.
Wow.
But the people that you surround yourself, that you do business with, we all just hang out together and everybody makes their own moves. But what I'm saying is the people that you flirt with or likes you, they follow you because I'm pretty sure if you were to get in an argument, they would be scared that you might hit them with a right. Honestly.
But you know
Or the whip
what?
game
To
might
be
be good,
completely
yo.
honest, that I actually like to be submissive to a guy that I am dating. I like a guy that is a little bit aggressive. Don't get me wrong, I can be aggressive too, or to like, as far as like making a move or something like that to the guy. But I actually do like a guy that, you know what I'm saying, kind of puts me in my, I have a strong personality. So I like a guy that also, and even if he doesn't act like it, he may be sitting in the back of the club or he may be, like you said, walking behind me. He's probably the one who, like, you know what I'm saying, put me in my place when we get outside or go to the car because he doesn't need to necessarily be like, yeah, I got her. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got her. He ain't got to talk about it.
Right.
Because I know when we
Perception's
get
reality.
home, you know what I'm saying? When we get home, he's going to push me up against a wall or something. Like, oh, that's how you feel? You know what I mean? And I'm like, no, no.
And he gonna do the same thing. He's gonna try to slap you, but he don't want to.
I might like that. No, I'm just joking. But moving on, so we can talk about this. Street said strong, eat the word. Talking about my personality. Jen's an alpha female, only compatible with an alpha male. I see you. I see y'all out there trying to talk about.
we got
everybody
Losa though.
making comments
We
on
talk
my.
about Losa, man. Where you from, Losa?
I'm from Wilmington, Delaware, but I reside in Newcastle before I moved out here.
Well,
Shout out
Yokoso.
to the 302.
Yokoso.
Absolutely. That name came from my supervisor, Wes Hicks. I don't know if he's listening, but it's Choctaw. It's Naholo Losa, and it means like white black. Like my last name is white, but I'm black. So Naholo Losa it's got a nice ring to it.
I thought it was going like for Loso, like
Nah, it's
you
very
know,
simple.
like fabulous.
No.
Yeah, that's what I
So
thought.
let's go on to another topic, or shall we go ahead and let DJ M do her thing on
Yeah.
the ones and twos? And
Let's
then we
hear
can
what
get
she
lit. Let's
got.
see what she got.
Because
see what she
DJ
got.
got flavor.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
flavor.
put
on
it on
for
blast.
What you got for us, baby? What
Better
you got
days.
for us?
She gonna put some R&B on or something.
A little something, whatever she.
What you feeling like?
Yeah, let's let her decide today.
Let's see.
So if
birthday
y'all
music.
listening,
So.
Doing good, China. Doing good.
Yeah.
All right. This month's 76.1 The Heat is brought to you by RGC Revolution Gentlemen's Club. $20 to get in, $20 dances, VIP 200, $5 Wednesdays. You have $5 drink and beer specials. Every Thursday's ladies' night. Ladies are free, and actually before 9, men are free as well. They got a happy hour too. Celebrity Sundays, we have guest dancers and artist showcase last Sunday of the month. It is located a minute walk from Lawson, right in front of Commissary Gate 5 of Camp Foster. All right, so
Yeah.
we're back. DJ M was out there, you know what I'm saying? I hear you.
I'm on the ones and twos though.
I'm
Give her
telling you,
skills,
she
yo.
gonna come back. She
should
gonna come
see
back,
that.
y'all.
We gonna have her
and I
here
like
on
having
rotation.
another female
For
in the
real.
room.
It's
You know
for
what I'm
real.
saying? It's really nice. Got a lot of
Perspectives.
testosterone in the.
She
in
about
the-
to put out a
in
lot
the
of
room.
male DJs for real.
Hello.
They're gonna quit. They're gonna hang up them headphones and their turntables, put it on Okinawa yard sales or something. For sale. For real.
Buku. she go ahead. All right. So
Dropping the mixtape
next
soon.
topic. Next topic. All right. Gentlemen, ladies, in a situation where let's talk about dating or you're interested in somebody, who makes the first move as far as like, normally, right? I mean, well, traditionally or in the past, like a lot of the time guys are the one to make the first move. How do you guys feel about maybe the woman, or are you traditional? Would you rather express interest first? Or would you, if a female were to come at you, and be just as aggressive as males come at females, how do you feel about that? Like, hey girl, you looking good. You looking good tonight. Let me take you
That's
home
lame.
and let me take you home.
You think? Hey, I honestly don't care, man. I really don't care. I think if a girl comes at me first, it's whatever. I mean, I'm glad, but it means it shows that she got some. Can I say cojones?
Cojones?
She got some cojones. Not real cojones. I hope not. But you know what I mean. She got the ambition and the initiative to take the chance and whatever, because there's a lot of guys, especially in Japan, that are afraid to make the move. So they might not know a girl likes them. But in the bed, I cannot have a girl make the move. It turns off the mood. I have to make the move.
Oh, we have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
hold on. Let's get everybody first. Let's talk about. We'll get back to that. We're gonna come back to what he just said
Yeah.
about in the bedroom. So we're just talking about dating right now. We can talk about in the bedroom after everybody has their opinions about a man or woman. So what about you, King Takeshi? How do you feel about a woman, coming at you, trying to, date you or take you out or whatever the situation may be? Maybe just a one nighter.
So let me see. And I had it both ways. Me being aggressive, the girl being aggressive, that's actually a turn off for me.
So
I don't like it.
So you're saying like a girl trying to, you're let's say you're in a club, or even let's say you're just like at a store or something out, and there's a good looking girl or something like that, and she comes up to you and she expresses interest, like, hey, how are you? You're really good looking, or I've been seeing you around and I'm interested in getting to know you more. So you're telling me you would be like, no?
Yeah, pretty much. I would be like, yo, we can be friends or whatnot. I don't like it. Yeah.
So you want to be able to be the first one to
yeah, I
come
like
at
to
a
be,
female, like and then we're not talking about we're talking about
yeah,
like dating.
yeah, dating wise.
Okay. And you, sir?
It's a big power shift. Like I don't like the power. I don't like the power shift.
What about you,
I'm
Losa?
open to trying new things. Usually it is me, but if it does happen where she comes and approaches me first, that's that's what's up. Like I
Yeah.
take donations. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
it's
it's
a
almost
nice
like a
turn at
girl
the
like
table.
proposing, and I was like proposing.
Man,
to you.
Okay,
Nah,
wait,
nah,
hold on.
listen,
Hold on. That's a little bit. No, no,
It's the
no.
same-
I
no.
feel like
it's the same
everybody
thing.
should do whatever they want because everybody has been conditioned their whole life to think that men are supposed to make the move and men are supposed to ask girls
Is
to
it-
marry. But it's
I
because
had a
people
comment
are
about it
conditioned.
being intimidating for a female to
No.
like come at them. Do
Nah,
you
it's not.
feel-
Actually, it's actually a boost of what's it called?
Confidence.
Confidence. There we go.
Confidence
A
boost,
girl
all that.
comes up to me. Say I'm in the club, right? It doesn't matter where, right? And I'm sitting there looking at a bunch of beautiful women, and I'm thinking like, man, if I go there, I might get turned down because my insecurities are kicking in, right? But homegirl comes up to me and is like, hey, you want a drink? I'm like, bet. And then we start drinking, and then she starts talking and looking at me, and you can just tell by body language if a girl feels you. That alone right there is her making a move. So that makes me feel good. But vice versa, if I go up to a girl and she's feeling me and she digs it, that's what's up also.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, again, like I said, people are conditioned since childhood to believe one way is the way it's supposed to be and everything else is wrong. But I don't think it's.
I don't think I need that much attention like that. So I don't know.
I
That's
don't know.
probably-
For me,
I don't know. It's been I've been working in a strip club for a while, and I just hate it. I just hate it when a girl
Oh,
comes up to
okay.
me like all the time.
I don't know.
Every time I walk, you walk in the building and just, yeah, I like to have my personal space.
I guess.
for me,
And
it
I-
depends on. I think for me, it depends more on. Like how interested am I? You know what I'm saying? Like if I see somebody and let's say I've seen this person before or I'm seeing them through the night, I may depending on me if I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just do it because if let's say I'm in Okinawa, I might see them again, so I might be like, you know what, maybe I'll see them next time, and if I see them again,
Sparks may fly.
Maybe I'll come up to them. But I have been on both sides of it where, guys will come to me, you know what I'm saying, and I'll be like, oh, hey, I appreciate that. But I have been the one to go up to a guy and just kind of like initially be like, hey, look, I just want to let you know, like, I think you're really attractive. And either sometimes it's like, I mean, if I had one guy like grab me like, real, come
Really?
here, girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's too much, I think.
and I was like a little bit like
I think
thrown
that's too
off,
much.
and I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Have you ever had a guy or guys? Have you ever had a girl that come up to you and they completely bombed and like embarrassed themselves trying
Yeah,
to flirt?
I like that.
Yeah, and I had that.
I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I really do.
I give everybody their points for even stepping up. I mean, I'll be like, like even when a guy, I've had the ones where they're like, "Hey, what's going on? You trying to beep, have sexual relations?" That's
I
the
had a
first
girl
thing
do
they
that to
say
me
out
too,
of their
and I was
mouth.
like, ooh,
You know?
what?
No filter.
No, that's what he said. He's like, would you like to, F?
Boink.
You know what I'm saying? Boink. Yeah, there you go.
Boink.
We need that noise. We
Yeah.
need that noise.
Boing.
So yeah, like he was like, do you want to boy? And I was just like, I appreciate your honesty, but no, thank you. I'm just one of those people. Now, if he was more disrespectful in the sense of being like, hey, get your beep over here, and you know
I done
what I'm
did
saying,
that
come
before,
take
too.
your-
Yeah, and to go off of what she's saying though, vice versa. There was plenty of times where I wasn't even trying to flirt with a woman. I was just trying to be a human being and converse and talk to them, right? So example, maybe last year, I'm in front of I'm not even gonna say what club it is.
Yeah.
And
remember this one.
Yes, and a couple girls walk by, and it's actually during the fall, so it's kind of chilly out, and they're wearing short skirts. I don't know why they're wearing that. I don't understand why women come out wearing nothing and they're freezing.
Yeah.
But
It's
anyways,
because in the club it's hot.
yes,
that's
but
why
But most of the time they're outside waiting to come in. So what I'm saying is,
it's hot inside.
they're walking by, and I'm asking them, are you guys okay? You guys look cold. And they give me the whole crazy look like, who the hell you think you are? And I'm over here like, man, don't blame me for trying to be humane, because there's a lot of guys that are disrespectful. And most of the time, the guys that are really trying to be genuine and stuff, they get overshadowed by those disrespectful guys. So now everybody's a disrespectful man in the female eyes. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm trying to approach a female and she completely cuts me off thinking that I'm this type of way when I'm literally not, because they're being biased, no, that's their problem. You know what I mean? I just keep it chucking, moving. But like, hey, what's up, girl?
I'm gonna let them have it. You know what I'm saying?
I will make the first move and I feel like that person is interested, but most of the time I will be passive and allow them to make the move.
That is a comment from China on Facebook.
Black
Live.
China?
Black China?
China
Brothers.
catheter?
Oh,
China
shout out China's
catheters?
Carruthers. She worked downstairs.
I
Care
don't know,
there's-
man. When I think of a woman approaching a man, you ever heard "Seduction" by Usher?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think of that. Like that is pretty neat to me. You know,
Yeah,
she
that's
sends
true.
a drink with a note. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You look and she nods and winks and all
Hey.
that. That's cool for me.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's a definite
That's straight,
like
straight
trading
gangsta,
places type.
gangsta stuff.
Yeah.
I
like it. I like your style.
I have had a woman hit on me, and this is what she did. She left a note for me because I used to live on mainland Japan. This was I lived on Atsugi Base. She was she would have got a lot of trouble for this if anybody would know. But she was a MA, so she was a police, on Navy. So I came in through the gate one night, and it was probably like 10 p.m. or something, and the guy just kind of checks my ID, and he hands me a note. And the note has my license plate number on it. And I just looked at him like, okay, what is this, right? And then he was just like, just take the note. And I'm just like, okay.
I like her style.
And I start driving on base, and I pulled over because I was like, I wanted to see what it was. So I opened the note up, and it was like, hey, I can't remember her name, but this is so-and-so. I just want to let you know that I wanted to give you my number. So that way, if you ever want to hang out sometime, you can give me a call.
So she hired a dude to look out for your license plate number.
No, she was a cop too.
But I'm saying the dude gave you the note, right?
The dude gave me the note, and she left the note. She was the one who did that, so
Right.
she knew my license
So
plate
the
number.
guy was in on it
She
too.
left it for him. She gave it to the guy
And told him to look
give
out.
to me. Yeah, he's like, hey, if she comes to the gate,
That's what's up. That's what's
give
up.
this to her.
A round of
Now-
applause to
know
you.
what?
If you still out there,
I like
Now that I
For
think
real.
about it, you're right, because she didn't know when I was coming on
Right.
base.
Nope, she was
because
patient.
I used to be an MP, so I know how it is at the gate waiting, and he's probably looking at this like, nope, not her. Yeah,
Right.
And then he
That's
sees you, he's like,
teamwork right there. That's effort.
Yeah.
that's what's up, girl.
That's effort.
Yeah,
But-
but I was in a relationship.
She
so
gave it.
at
He
the
gave it an alley
time,
hoop.
With a girl
That's
or
what it
a guy?
was.
with a guy. I was with a guy, and I told him I was like, I got this note or whatever, and he was just like, if she want to put herself in a man's position, she gonna get her ass beat like a man too.
Oh,
That's how
man.
because his
Threesome?
feelings about that, he looked
So
at it
instead
like
of
man
having her
woman.
join the relationship,
Well, she wasn't like she was a more masculine.
oh, manly.
She was
a young MA. Okay.
Yeah, she was a young MA.
Young MA
She
working
wasn't-
MA. At
Yeah,
the,
she wasn't about to join
No
nothing.
pun intended.
She wasn't about to join nothing.
I've always wanted to pick up a girl like in that movie since I'm in Japan, Tokyo Drift. When they do the burnout around the girl.
if she wanted to be
and
the
then she
man?
runs and writes a letter. I've always wanted that to happen, man. For real. What happened?
No, he said, "What if she wanted to be like the man, like play the man role?"
Yeah.
Like we don't, I was all down for the threesome at first, and then you said that. Like, nah, I don't know about y'all.
Because I heard young MA be talking about deep
Young
throat,
MA, yeah.
girl deep
I
throat
was
and
saying-
stuff.
Nah.
Yeah, she said young MA.
Why would you even bring that up? Let's talk about
She said
that.
young MA.
It's your birthday, man. You gonna try something different?
birthday. It's your birthday.
Got that 8 inches in the closet.
Hey.
What about you? What about you, Em? You like a guy to have you hit on guys yourself, or do you prefer a guy to like?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Oh, she's
I don't
lit.
now. Yeah, right. I don't mind hitting on a guy, I think, but I don't know.
Are you mostly used? Would you rather somebody like?
I know I'm more into looking at the girls.
So
So I don't really look at guys.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, is she cute? Oh,
Yeah.
she got a nice ass.
Yeah, I'm the. You know what? I'm the same. Yeah, I'm the same way. But I still keep my eye out for the guys too. I'd be like, I look at everybody.
Halfway I'm looking at the girls, halfway I'm drunk. So. Halfway was I don't remember.
Okay, so
I look at everybody like a dollar sign. Honestly.
oh yeah, I do
For
that
real.
too. I'm like,
Hey
I'm
girl,
like-
you think I'm cute? Come to Diamond. Pay to come in, 1,000 yen, and I'm gonna say hi to you, and then you're gonna come back next
It's a
week.
business.
That's it.
I do the same thing. Like if people are there, I'm like, hey, how are you? What's going on? You come here a lot? You don't? You should come here next week.
For real. Everybody got a dollar. Like, listen, if I meet 100 people a day, and each 100 person is $1, potentially give me $1. You know how easy somebody can give you $1, right? So say if I have a mixtape and I say just $1. If I go to 100 people, that's $100, right? So just imagine if your value, if you have something to sell, and people like you or they think you're attractive because sex sells, correct? So if you're a nice person and you have the good looks and you have the personality, you can get that fan base or girls to come in and make that money. But we're not talking about money, we're talking about sex. And I am not gonna have a girl have sex with me just to come into a club for free. No, that's not gonna happen. Sorry. Where's Daryl? Somebody's
Losa.
Oh, I mean,
Asking,
I do have a
shout
girl
out,
name
shout
I
out.
go to. Who
Yeah,
is it?
shout out
And
Cody.
money and sex
Oh,
go
okay.
together, man.
What's good?
Nah. That's
Yeah.
prostitution, bro.
No.
Money and sex go together. It's called prostitution.
No, it's not.
Yes, it's called prostitution.
No.
But hey, I don't think sex is free. You take a girl on a date, you
That's
still
right.
paid.
Not
Yeah,
free.
that's what
You
I'm about to
still
say.
paid.
It
But
goes
it's a type
together.
of-
You're not,
It's
you're
a
not really
type
in there
of
for that. Yeah, you're not.
Unless-
I'm thinking when you say that money and sex go together
It's
at
the
the same time.
thing.
Nah,
I mean,
because you eat
either
dinner.
either you're paying for it, you paying for it like that, or you gonna pay for it like that. So either way, you gonna pay for it. So
I mean,
Yes.
you are right.
Yes.
I mean, well, I think it depends how much you like the person or what
Right.
you're trying to get out of a situation. If all you want is sex, then maybe you go into it
pay
like
the
a
5,000 yen
or
or
you
what.
have a sugar baby, sugar daddy, or something like that.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think there's nothing wrong when two people understand what they want in life, and if they don't
You're
want no
right.
attachments and they just want to.
Oh, if they have an
And you still
agreement,
gotta pay for it, though.
Good point.
Right?
Yes.
Being understood. Yo.
being understood, being on the same right, because some people say they understand and they don't,
And they don't.
and they
We were
catch.
just
and-
Going
talking
to that
about this
platonic
yesterday.
relationship,
And
boy
they catch
girl
them
just being
feelings.
friends.
Say that one more time,
They be
please.
catching them feelings.
yeah,
Yep, yep,
Wait,
yep,
that
yep.
not has to do with that.
we could do that.
Uh,
So what do you think? So
Yeah.
do you think that men and women can just be friends? Like, and I'm, like
It
best
depends.
friends. And do you have
Yes,
any?
It depends.
yes.
If the
Yeah.
female, if the
I have
female
a
looks like
female
young
best
Ma, then we can be best friends. But if she is a beautiful young woman and she just wants to be best friends, no, because I know
talking about
somewhere
like
down the
friends
line
or just
there's
like
going to be
friends
some
with
type
benefits?
of emotion and attachment going on. So whether or not if a guy and a girl have been best friends for 10 years, right? And then you can tell by the way she responds, hey, I just want this girl. And then she's going to feel some type of way because you're spending more time with this girl, but she's your best friend. And now your homegirl, your
You're
girlfriend
making
is feeling,
assumptions.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. You
Listen, experience, man. I'm 29 years old, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I've had the experience.
Well, we can throw ages out there. You want to talk about pains?
When you go through more this than that, the odds of that happening are. That's just.
I'm not
fact.
saying everybody, and it
You're
does.
right. It
It
does- it
really
can
does. It does depend, but I think it is possible for two people to have. Now, in your head, is there a thought like, could I have? Or,
Absolutely.
Yes, you have thought of
Absolutely.
that.
But
because
you
that
thinking about
you
that
control it,
makes
though.
that not a platonic relationship.
That's
anymore.
true. That's a
you
good point.
thinking that it might be.
Oh, we talking
something
about
that
platonic
means-
No, I'm talking
relationship.
about in
So-
the very beginning.
It's self-control.
In the very beginning,
talking about
before
platonic
it's like
relationships?
how much control do you have over the situation? Like, hey, in the
Nah.
beginning, you may have seen the person and be
No,
like, and
because
then
you
end
don't
up being-
think like that when you're with a dude that's my friend. You're not gonna be like, maybe if I can have him in my pants. No, so you don't do that. So if you do that with a female, if you're trying to be a friend with her, and you
But that's
think like
because
that,
you're attracted
but
to
that's
people
not,
like
that's
that.
not the point. The
you
point
know?
is you trying to be a friendship. If you establish a friendship and you're talking about it don't matter the sex because we're platonic and you're a girl and I'm a guy and we're just friends, there should be no thought of sexual anything from the get. Because if you think about it from the get, you're gonna think about it later. You're gonna think about it when you're drunk. You're gonna think about it when you're high. It don't matter. So if you want to have a platonic friendship
He
with a
is
female,
preaching, though. He is preaching.
It's the
He's
truth.
he's preaching. That's his truth. I'm not going to take his truth away. Because his truth is, I'm not going to say he's wrong. Because that's his truth. My truth is, I can have male friends.
But
I
are they
have, I
gonna
have
feel
one
like
female.
I don't know. I can feel like
One.
that.
but platonic means both of y'all are equally the same.
He could
page.
tell me
Yes.
that he's feeling like that, but he may not tell me the truth because
I guess
because
nobody
men
will never
lie.
know.
Because
The
men
world
lie.
will never know.
Never
It's the-
know.
it's the
How many
Tootsie-
licks does
it's
it
the
take
Tootsie
to get
Pop
to the
thing.
Tootsie Pop?
I don't know.
1, 2.
I feel like I want to say that it's not possible, but I have an ongoing best friend relationship with a female, and
Right.
it has never been on that at all.
Right.
We've grew up together, and it's just that is what it is. So I don't know. Shout out to Tila, by the way.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to DJ Skeezy coming in.
Oh yeah.
Hey. What's
What's
going
going
on?
on,
platonic relationship.
We had to pull you in here. What's going on?
I can charge my phone real quick. What up, though?
Yeah. So, okay, well, let's ask you. Let me ask you. and Maybe we can get him on the mic, you know what I'm saying? See how he feels about this. Do you feel, you just knocked this whole thing off. Do you feel that guys or females and males can be just friends?
No.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, somebody on your side. Look at him.
I mean,
Because we were both MPs. no. We have so many
Don't
domestic,
tell 'em.
or what's it called, mutual phrase? She's my friend. Then why she in your barracks at 3 a.m. with panties on? She's my best friend. Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I think it's it's a debatable thing, but at the end of the day, we all have that instinct inside.
You're right, but I mean, sometimes people.
Unless he's gay.
what?
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to
Yes.
say. Good point. Good point.
That's why I said only a young MA will be my best friend that's a girl. And I guess if I'm a guy and I have a girl that's a lesbian or whatever it is, then we can be good friends because I know that she doesn't think like me like that, and I definitely don't think like her like that.
Well,
But
why is
vice
she
versa.
bisexual though?
Well, then she's gonna find out. She's gonna learn today. Like, hey, what's up though?
That's the best friends, anyways. They're the best friends to have.
Straight up, DJ Skeezy, would you ever be friends with a female that is a lesbian or dyke look, like manly looking?
Yeah, I got a couple. Yeah.
Shout out to paparazzi, by the way. He's watching us on live.
Is he on a
Yeah.
liking spree?
Yeah, he was on a I think he was on a liking spree. I'm not really sure.
Right?
So collectively, as a group, are we saying no?
No, we're not collectively saying that. Absolutely
We
not.
never say collectively.
No, I was
was-
saying that it
A
is very
question.
possible.
Hold it. That was a question. That was a question.
It is very.
Today-
I think it's possible.
In today's world, no.
It's possible. It's
Absolutely
possible.
In today's
I
world,
think it's
if-
possible.
if-
I have-
in today's world, if
That's
Jesus
possible.
actually was real and he came and showed himself, people would think he's a fake and crazy guy. Honestly,
100%.
they would think he's a lunatic.
No,
That's not
I
Jesus.
think it's possible.
He
You
can
know what
walk
I'm
on
saying?
water.
I have some friends that are really ugly and never had.
Oh, so it
It's
depends.
okay.
Really
Yes.
ugly. So if you're not attracted to them, then yes, you can be
yeah.
just friends.
But that
See?
ugly guy,
It has
that
to
ugly guy or
benefit
girl
us.
is gonna think
But
that
you're never
cute.
gonna know what somebody really
Alcohol
feels.
Alcohol can't change that kind of stuff.
Yes,
though.
it does.
No,
Alcohol-
It can't.
if she's ugly, she's
Man,
ugly.
You guys are in denial. and
No,
you guys-
I'm
Wait,
not
wait,
saying.
it
No,
was
what I'm
alcohol.
saying is
Don't
you're.
say you guys.
It's not. No.
No, I'm
It's
on
not
Jen's
enough-
side.
it's
Yeah,
not
this
enough-
weekend.
It's not enough
I can-
alcohol.
So it looks like the females are disagreeing with the males.
Females are emotional. Maybe that's why. But I'm on Jen's
You know
Ooh, I
what?
like that.
Right.
Hey, you
And
gotta
that
check
might be
the
another
emotions
thing
into
too.
that.
That might be
You
that.
can
You're
go with
right.
that.
See,
Not
I
saying that guys aren't
emotion.
emotional too, but
No, but
Some guys are emotional.
But
80-20.
physiologically, most of the time, right? Women are going to be more emotional because they're nurturing. They're the one who give birth, whereas men are the caretakers and they're the seed
Man, it
spreaders.
depends.
I was waiting for a sound effect or something like that.
There's
Right?
an emoji for that, right?
So,
Insert eggplant and water spout.
Hey, real quick. Emily just found out, though. DJ M just found out what the eggplant emoji meant.
I did
she
not
thought
know. Damn, the
That's
eggplant.
a motherfucker. There's a G in there.
it's okay.
Oh, we're good?
I don't
Okay.
think there's
He's gonna
any
be
any penis that looks purple, but the shape is there. And
And nobody told me.
She thought it was a vegetable soba or something like that. Like, oh, we're going to lunch?
Oh, that's
Dinner.
cute. Dad, breakfast, lunch, and
so
dinner.
that shows imagine how many other Japanese females don't know what that means.
I don't know.
I'm about to go on an eggplant sending spree and see
Okay,
which
you know what? I wanna,
one, which one
maybe
responds.
That's a question. Okay, that is a question. How many does everybody know in Okinawa? So the Okinawans here, the Japanese that are the other people that are. Do you guys know what an eggplant is?
You should.
Do you know what the eggplant emoji really means? He's not asking you out to go eat.
No, he's actually-
Tempura.
Jesus.
I was like, baby girl tempura night.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's asking for something else. He got a different kind of appetite.
The
That
only way,
spread
only
us.
way you get a pass is if
Tacos.
you don't have like access to social media. That's the only way I'll let
Yeah.
you.
Everybody have access to social
But some
media.
people choose not to. Some people don't have
You're right.
any social media, and then they're the ones that just don't know.
You can't really typo an eggplant emoji though. Like if you sent an
It's
eggplant emoji,
intentional.
you sent
You
it.
can't be like,
you
Oh,
know,
my
It's on the
bad.
phone,
I meant
though.
happy face.
So
No, you
don't have to
can't
have
do that.
social media
Since
nowadays.
when?
It's on the phone. So you can, you can send a text message.
I'm saying I know a few that just don't. They choose not to. They don't have Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, nothing.
But they got text message. They can
Yeah.
text.
I don't know. Maybe they just didn't learn. I
So
don't know.
since we talked about
oh,
beating
she
up
said
and
I
stuff,
had no idea. She didn't know what the
there's
eggplant
one right
emoji
there.
is.
Who's
Right
that?
here.
She's on my
it means
side
penis. It means penis.
L. Yes, it does.
Penis.
Eggplant emoji means penis.
She must didn't get that text yet.
Well, no, she was
Buddha,
in.
Buddha,
But
sauce
you,
sage.
Yeah, she
Elle,
had-
you're in Guam, correct? I think she's
She's
from
going through all
Guam.
her messages right now.
Yeah.
Go through all your messages. You can see what they really mean.
She should go on a deleting
Hey,
spree.
do you want to
That's
hang out?
what he meant.
Want to hang out? Eggplant,
Now I
eggplant.
get it.
Hey, I want to ask you guys something real quick though.
Oh,
Since we were
okay.
talking about is it all right for men or females to hit each other and vice versa? What about in the bedroom? Let's talk
Oh,
about
yeah, yeah,
that.
there we go.
Hold
There we
on.
go.
In the bedroom,
Hey.
when the
In the
adrenaline's
bedroom.
pumping and both of y'all have your dopamine, coming
Is
through
it
your body.
requested, or are you just making the move?
I mean,
on
you
your
make
own?
the move, you find out real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
If it's
find out real
requested,
quick.
then-
But I like to choke. And
Yeah,
I like to do
I
that
actually-
crazy
I
stuff.
like
I'm
choking.
Not to the point where you pass
And
out.
I listen, and the Japanese word, I guess
people
I
might
am
like
very
that.
hentai. Is that's what they call it.
Oh, she checking her messages.
I am a closet sex freak on some real shit, man. Don't get it twisted.
It's not a closet no more. You just
Yeah,
Yeah,
we just-
hey, I told all.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
You
No,
told
no.
the 2 million people that are listening.
Just be prepared. Just be prepared. If you haven't done anything, because I really do believe that your sex life is very important in your relationship, like we discussed in prior episodes and on this. So I think that you should keep that freakiness and give it out in levels. You know what I mean? So you always have something different in the bedroom, so the sex doesn't get boring.
Facts.
Yes,
Let's
the
say
safe
for
word. Pineapples.
Pineapples.
That's
So
good.
what do you think, Jen?
Do I like to what is
Smack,
it?
hair pulled, choked, gagged, all that stuff.
Oh, jeez.
You said
Candle
gag.
wax.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
Candy wax.
Candy wax. We said candle wax.
Oh, I was like, girl, I was like, what?
He was like, candy wax? I want to try that.
Never heard
What
that
is
before.
that?
Yeah, what's that?
I do not mind being choked and I have, I've gotten a little rough. I mean, I've been hit in the bedroom.
50 Shades of Jen.
50 Shades of Jen. Yes, I do.
right.
I don't mind if I mean
The comments are
if
real
they
right
die,
now.
they die happy. No, but no. But I would like to survive. So I'd like to come out of
So
it.
even in the
okay.
wheelchair, you're good.
No, I mean, I'd like to my limbs, everything working
said a wheelchair.
afterwards.
You might have just- you might
I
have
would
just
like
put
my
that
legs
on
and
you.
arms, and I would like to come out of it no, I don't want to come out of it in a wheelchair. That was a
pushing you
little too
around.
much. It's not that serious.
When you choke a female and you're having sex with her, you feel the difference, and I'm pretty sure the females feel it too, because they feel that orgasm even
Yeah,
more.
you said-
But you
that
also
earthquake.
feel
Enhance-
what's that
enhance
called?
the
That muscle
orgasm.
down there in your. I don't want to say the bad word because I don't want you guys to get
Kegel.
fined.
Kegel?
The Kegel. You feel it tightening up and pulsating while you're choking a girl. So and the girl likes it too, because when you let go and she gets that fresh air, it's just something different and it's
it
something.
enhance the
Yeah,
orgasm.
it's exactly. And then the pulling hair.
What about
stuff,
being tied up, handcuffs?
I need my hands, yo. Because if I say my safe word and
I have been. You know what? I will make a
Baloney.
confession.
I said baloney.
So I
will-
done got the handcuffs before. You know what I'm saying? And that's just good though.
Blindfold?
No blindfold. I
I
gotta
mean,
see,
if I gotta
man.
put
Okay.
Oh, you got trust
I-
issues.
Yeah, I got trust issues, man.
Hey, I did the
The
blindfold.
lights are off. Am I
Respect.
blindfolded? Why am I blindfolded? The
I
lights
did the
off.
blindfold. I did a blindfold.
I
and
have been
handcuffs.
tied. I have been strapped to a bed before, hands and legs.
That's
Yeah.
craziness.
I don't
No.
like my legs being tied down. I learned that. I don't like my legs. My
can't
my
keep-
legs are claustrophobic.
Your legs
You
are.
should be
Yeah, it's
Claustrophobic.
weird.
What you
If,
mean,
you
claustrophobic?
if they can't move, if I can't move my legs, I'll
start
freak out.
freaking
I'll
out.
start
What about
freaking
your arms?
out. No, they're good. So I can, you know
You're
what I'm saying?
claustrophobic from the waist down.
No, it's weird. It's
Wheelchair-
really weird.
wheelchair
but
makes
normally
sense.
I can control it. So usually I just have to remain very still and not feel that I can't move my legs. It's really weird, but because when I was younger,
Bad memories.
bad memories.
All right,
So
fair
anyway, but
That's funny.
no, I do. I don't mind handcuffed or being my arms being tied up. I realize I don't want my legs to be tied up. Not for me. Because
Not
I.
into, like,
That's
the
kind of
sex
corpse
swings
like,
or
don't you
anything.
think? When you
Yeah,
can't move
it
your
is.
legs.
I'm
That's
I'm
kinda
just
sick.
this.
My
you're just.
my
I mean-
budget's too low for a sex swing, man. That's expensive stuff right
No,
there.
it's not.
Oh, I wouldn't
Yes, it is.
buy one.
I was
I
just-
would
like
try
$90.
one.
And I
If
would.
somebody
just
had
hang
one,
it up
if
and
you
go.
if you walk into your friend's house, right? You're using you come to somebody's house, you're house sitting, and there's a sex swing. You're not gonna try it? I'm
Nah.
gonna be like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
trying it.
Wait, who? By yourself? That doesn't
no,
work
how you
by
gonna try
yourself.
Myself.
That don't work.
Oh, you're swinging that.
You can try it by yourself.
But if you're house sitting, oh, you
Swinging,
said
you're like,
That's-
okay, just
before
a
you-
pause.
right,
Question
exactly.
mark?
You're gonna come out with an itchy butthole and stuff, and you're gonna be like, yo, what
you
the hell
just
is
gotta
this?
clean that off, man. You gotta
Nah, man.
sterilize
If it's
that.
not my
Be
sex thing,
sterilized.
it's nobody's.
Sterilized.
But I know sex swings are expensive, man. I'll just
No,
take
it's
it.
not.
I'll just
it's
take
only
it.
like $90, man.
$90 too much. Hey, I get a $10 hammock and cut some holes in that shit. And that's it.
Okay.
Straight up.
Oh,
DIY.
paparazzi gave us the actual name of the muscle. Can you
What?
do that?
Pubu kutinignish. Let me
Man,
see
we're
that
not
real
saying
quick.
that on the radio.
It says pubo cocigius.
Kegel is an exercise.
Oh, the Kegel works out the pubo cocigius. All right, I got you.
Everybody,
Actual-
let everybody know that.
Pubo. I'm gonna spell it for you. P-U-B.
We got Dr.
O
Ross.
C O C C Y G E U S, and you see why I have a hard
Matter of
time
fact, we
saying
could
this
just
word.
bring him on. So
We're gonna keep it short. Call
Yeah,
it
we
Pug.
might
Just
have to
right
bring
here,
paparazzi. You might have to come in here. We might have
Hey,
to have
he-
a conversation.
Yeah, have
about
him and
Kegel
I,
exercises.
Right,
our
he's an
medical
expert.
expert.
Bring your
Hey.
drone camera too.
Our medical expert.
Is that the same
But-
thing as the steel balls you could put
Oh, you put them in there and
Anal beats?
Yeah.
No. What? Inside.
Really?
It's-
Oh, yeah.
The The ones that you do the Kegel exercises with the balls that you put them in, or like you do weights. And
I
then
didn't
you
even know
can
all
work
that.
on. Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
balls
On
are
the
the
strength.
ones that you put in your hand. You go like this.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
put them
those.
in.
What?
Yeah.
And you hold
That's
them.
four?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he's like, I had it in my mouth the other day. I was like, yeah, man. I'm learning
Yeah.
something new right now.
No, those are for your hand, but they have ones that are for your
For your pubo
Yes.
goodness.
yes.
Did you pubo goodness?
I'm gonna figure out how to say that word, paparazzi. I'm gonna figure out how to say that.
No, he said the temper is crunchy.
What are you reading?
All right, we're coming down to 2 minutes. We're coming down to 2 minutes on the show, so let's go ahead and sign out. Let M take us out with a song.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all
We
another
got-
Saturday. Next Saturday we will be here from 7 to 8 p.m. Okinawa, Japan time.
And you rocking
If
with
y'all
Will
in the
Make It.
States. I'm Jen.
Nice to meet you, Will. Slow song on the air.
Ooh, Kintake shoe.
And
Party bar.
DJ M.
DJ M and
Party
special
bar
guest
tonight.
DJ Skeezy.
Good vibes, good
DJ
people
Skeezy, we
only.
appreciate it.
Better days.
Benoit balls.
Bimo balls.
That's
That's
what they're
the
called.
name for it?
Yeah.
Somebody be
I
on Google,
appreciate y'all
man.
tuning in again Saturday. Catch me again next week. This was good. We had a lot of comments.
Engagement was crazy.
The
Yeah.
engagement was real crazy.
Oh, girl's funny,
Catch
yo.
me at Diamond. How about that?
Catch me
Everybody
outside.
say bye. Everybody say bye. All right.
You can catch
See
me
y'all again
outside.
next Saturday. We appreciate y'all. Your comments were hilarious. Paparazzi, I'm going to definitely need you on the show because we need you to pronounce this word.
Medical
so next
expert.
Saturday, we're going to have you on. We're going to pull you in here.
And bring some exercises.
The Benoit balls.
I wanna
We'll
work
have
out.
we'll have somebody come in and try them. No.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta censor it though.